Hello guys, welcome to Solving Solutions, your number one channel where you get solutions to all your solving problems. It's nice having you in class again today. How have you been? We are going to use software to do coordinate the conversion today. So we are going to import the coordinates we want to convert. So we come down to files, then we go to new, then we create a new worksheet, right? Good. Or you can access it somewhere at the top here, which is new worksheet, right? Good. Or you can even use the shortcut Control W to create what a new worksheet. So we have a new worksheet. Now we want to import the coordinates that we want to convert. So now under this new worksheet window, we have different options as we do under plot, right? Good. So let's still toggle back to new worksheet. So we come to open data. It opens an existing data in this worksheet, right? Good. So let's click on that. Good. So this is the data we want to work with, and the coordinates are in lat and long, right? Good. So we navigated to the folder, we have saved it, and that's it. We open there. Good. So we can see our coordinates in lat and long represented in decimal degrees. Now there's another thing, you can still plot these points that we've actually imported here, right? Good. So let's still come down to this sheet. Then under the sheet, let's go to file, and then let's click on open data. Open. Good. So you can see the points as they have been plotted, right? However, that's not our interest. Let's come back to our spreadsheet that contains our coordinates. Now we have known that these coordinates are decimal degrees and they are in longitude and what latitude, right? Good. So we just have the altitude values and we want to convert them to maybe projected system. So yours might be in projected system and you want to convert it to lat and long. It might be in your local datum, it might be in UTM, whatever it is. Just try to come down to what the new projected coordinates. Now under this window, that is where the most that's the crux of the video. Let's use that. Now under this new projected coordinates, that's where you now determine where the coordinates, the source of your coordinate, yeah, the source of your coordinate, and then like the system, yeah, the system of your coordinate, and then the system to which you are trying to what convert it, right? So now we have been able to see that our x, it has been automatically filled in that our x is what the longitude, the y is latitude, which is actually correct, right? Good. Then the next is for the source coordinate system. This is WS84, right? Good. So we click on this, and then under this assign coordinate system window, we come down, not lookup, because it's actually defined. So this is on reference, so it's not on reference, it's actually reference and it's predefined. So you can see rightly that the geographic most times are in lat and long, because you can see lat and long in bracket. But what we need is WS84, so you can just use the W on your keyboard to just sort it, or just get down to W, right? Good. Or you can even search for it there. So we are trying to access WGS84, and that's World Geodetic System 1984, right? Good. So when you click on it, you would even see the parameters, right? Good. The tattoo, the conversion method, you can see the ellipsoid, semi-major axis, semi-minor axis, flattening, and then the prime meridian and whatever you need, right? Good. So that is the source of this our coordinate. So we click on OK. So where do we want to convert it to? That's the target coordinate system, right? So we still click on that. Now we want to convert it to a projected system. So we click on projected, and we are using what? UTM. So we click on UTM. Then under UTM, we now select WGS84. So maybe if your projected system is coming in maybe based on your region, you can decide to select your regions as they are here. We have the Africa, Asia, Europe, New Zealand, North America, South America. Then this another version of WGS. That's 78, the 78B. Then this is what the 84. Sorry, 72. And then this is what the 84 we use now, right? So if you want to use something under Africa, which is my location, you can just navigate down to wherever it is. Maybe come down to Nigeria, then you want to use MENA 31, 32 zones, or you want to use what? The world, right? So let's minimize that. Or you want to use what? The UTM of what WGS84, right? Good. So you now come down to WJ84 UTM zone. Let's look out for 32, which is somewhere around here, right? Good. So these coordinates are actually in 33, not 32. So these coordinates are in 33. So you just select. So whatever zone yours might be, we have 0 to 60, I guess, right? Good. So whatever zone yours might fall in, just try to select whatever the zone is, and then you can even see the parameters of those zones, right? Good. So maybe if you need them for any research purpose or maybe for referencing, you can rightly copy them and then use them, or maybe just type them out or something. So we have it on 33. Let's come back to 33. So that's also set. We click on OK. So for the new projected coordinates, we know what the coordinates we imported are in WJ84, lat and long. Then the target, that our destination, is actually what WJ84 UTM zone 33, right? Good. So we can just click on, and then the fields here, the column where we want to put in those coordinates are in, let's say, D and E. So let's just move it forward a bit so that they don't just appear on the same line. So if that's F, let's make this G, so that they don't just appear immediately after the geographic, right? Good. So we click on OK. Good. We now have our coordinates, the coordinates of maybe these different points, right? Good. From lat and long to what? To UTM on what? The zone, right? Good. So this is your what? Your eastern. This is actually your northern, right? Good. So having established this, or maybe having done the conversion, we can now decide to export this spreadsheet, right? Good. So because the essence of converting it is to just have the list of those coordinates, and then maybe you want to use them for something else. So we can just export this. So I think we come back to files, then we go to save as, right? Good. Convert coordinates under software. Let's say data underscore UTM 33. Good. So you can maybe click on this to select other options, but let's just continue with our comma separated values, right? Good. So we click on OK. Export options, comma, right? Good. So good. So we've actually converted these lat and long to what? Eastern and northern. That's now UTM zone 32. So thanks for coming to class. You can actually access this new spreadsheet on the folder you would have saved it. So we have what? Data underscore UTM 33. Let's open that. Good. So we have it on Excel, like it's no longer on software, right? Good. So you can decide to work with it from here, maybe do whatever you want to do, and then proceed with your data presentation or processing or whatever the case is. Now from software, you can still copy it from the spreadsheet. Let's say we have something like this, drop down, copy, and then since Excel is open, let's just say we are trying to paste it. So you can still copy and paste from software to Excel if you don't want to save it as we have done earlier. So you have different methods of trying to export those converted coordinates on software down to Excel. So thanks for coming to class. We hope we've provided solution to this particular solving problem. We are going to see you on our next video. Until then, keep staying safe and have a very good time.